Look what just arrived, man. A 3D printer. I've never used one before. Today is the day.
So, the model I got, the Bambu Lab A1 combo, is kind of an intermediate model. It's not that expensive, but it has the function to change colors by itself. It's going to be perfect for us.
Unboxing done. Look at all these pieces. This is the main tower, here's the base, and these are the accessories. You're going to need a little bit of filament and this small tube, which is to connect to this thing here, which will be used to control the colors.
That's a lot. I need to put this back in the box and figure out how this part works before we assemble it.
I've already placed the box on the other one and set these heads down here. It's actually light.
And here is the platform where you print on top, right? So you can remove it afterwards.
There's also this piece, which I don't know where it goes, but I believe I'll be able to figure it out.
There's a manual, some stickers, and several other items included. Look at that, man, it suddenly started calibrating. Actually, there was a button there, right? Start the calibration so everything gets leveled. That's one advantage of this printer. Here, you don't need to adjust it manually, it adjusts itself, which is cool. It will check the height of the bed, see if it's level, if it's right from side to side, and it will adjust itself to work.
If you get a printer that's not like this, you have to do all of that by hand.
Man, this is a lot of work. It's getting quieter now. Wow, technology from another world, right? Each time it passes, it gets quieter. The noise keeps dropping. See, now you can't hear anything.
But man, that's cool.
It's assembled, okay, but now it's asking me to lubricate it, so I'll do it here. It came with these little oils to use, so let's take it apart and lubricate it so we can use it for music.
I think it's ready now. I wasn't able to put the filaments in because I think I cut them at an angle and they were getting stuck.
So I pushed a little more and now all 4 filaments are in and it recognized them automatically. Look how cool, I didn't need to configure anything. It chose the right color, the type, everything. It recognized it automatically and now the extruder is already hot.
I want to see if I can get it to print something, just to do the first test. I'll try here, there should already be some files here. Look, a little bear. Let's see what we have. Spatula. Oh, here it is in 2 colors. I'll start with what everyone does, right? This thing here. It's just 25 minutes and 15 grams. Let's press here. So here's the thing. Let's change the colors here. Look, white, white, pink, and yellow. Let's see what happens. The bottom one will be pink, and I'll put the yellow one on top. It looks better, right? The middle is white, the bottom is pink. This should print well. Let's see. There's also a camera on the side. Look.
Crazy. There's a camera here on the side that's going to record the time lapse for us. Hey, look, look. Let's see what happens now.
I had a brief experience with a 3D printer about 12 years ago, right around the beginning of 3D printing.
It used to be complicated because you had to adjust many things, but now everything is automatic. Let's see how this turns out, man, if it's really going to look good, because it's heating something up there to start by heating the tray. And can we control everything from this little screen here and also send it from the phone? I downloaded the app. You can send prints from your phone directly here and monitor with the camera to check if it's printing or if there are errors.
Now it's going down there. Look, the filament is still up here. Will it finish getting there now?
No.
It's right at the tip. Look how the temperature is rising. Oh, it's spinning. Look at it there. It's spinning, so it's working.
Rosa will be printed first. It will reach the tip.
Yeah, the tip is at 245 degrees and the tray is at 64. Look, it's spinning there. Do you think it will go here? That's where the little poop will fall, right? I want to print the little poop collector to put here on the side because it falls when it's changing color.
Look there, look, it's starting, huh? You see that it's gonna throw a little bit out there to clean the nozzle to make it right?
It also has something back there. See that rubber thing? Oops, the little poop just fell.
There's something back there that cleans the nozzle, so if it's dirty, it automatically goes back there and cleans it. It sprayed a little more there.
Hey, do you think it's going to work right away like this? Man, oops, it started. Whoa, there's something wrong there, I think, huh?
Keep cleaning the nozzle. Look, it's going to clean, see? I'm telling you. She tested it here first to check if it worked, then started down there.
Wow, man, it's really fast. Look how cool she printed some letters down there. Man, it's really fast, dude.
I thought it was slow, but it's actually... Wow. Look at this.
Then you start unrolling it here slowly.
See, how does it swing?
That's why he does the vibration test first, so it doesn't swing to the point of affecting the print. Look, now the pink part is done. Now he's going to switch there. See, that's what's cool. You can change the color automatically. He's going to discard the part he's already printed, the pink part. It's fast because it's hollow, so he'll squirt a lot to reach the pink color.
Look there, it's coming. Look there, look, it's getting kind of white. I don't think it's pink now, right?
Now it is. Now it's another color. I don't know why. Now it's yellow or white. It's white. This is white. Look, I've already put my little poop collector there on the side, just for now. Look, throw it away. Here comes the second color. Here we go. Now it's going to be white.
Awesome.
I wonder if this boat will float for 14 minutes. Is it finishing up over there? Is it working out? Then we can make things a little harder here.
Look, I'm going to read it on the app. The app has the projects that people have already made and shared here.
Check out this pistol. That's awesome, man. Look how cool it is. There are several parts, but I think this is just an update. You need to go to the other one. Wanna see? Here there are a bunch of other projects you can choose for free. And there's this one. See, we're going to print this one if it works out, right? I hope it works and think it'll be fine, though this one will likely take much longer to be ready. First print ever. Ha ha ha. This little hair here. Little details. Let's take it out. Come on. I know people do it like this. Look, this base is still hot when you lift it, huh?
Look at this, it's twisted in this thing here.
Is there any product we can use to make it easier?
It's loose, it's out.
And this was the result.
Look how cute this is, cool guy. There's detail, there's even a stain inside. The colors are awesome.
Oh, that thing he printed at the beginning. There's a name here underneath. Kit 3D. Cool. Let's see if it floats. I don't think it floats, huh? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I think it's mainly decorative. I'll start printing from the app and see what happens. 5 p.m. I set it up here with one color for speed and enabled time-lapse. It warns that errors may occur with time-lapse, but I'm going to use it anyway since I'm a bit reckless.
Look, it's slicing and sending the file now, so it will take a while.
This one has a lot of detail, but that's it. We want to test this one as best as possible, so we have to pick something heavy and difficult. That's just how it is. I hope I can watch the time-lapse later since I won't leave my phone here. 17 hours of filming, right? Look, next day and it's done. 17 hours and 35 minutes. That's cool.
Let's see if we can take this out of here. And, oops, in theory, it should come out easily.
Now I have to learn to assemble this, right? Look at all these parts. This must be the ammunition.
Look, some things here form the structure. Do we just pull them out by hand like this? I think we can assemble it just by hand.
I didn't even look at the manual to see how to assemble it. Maybe it needs a bunch of parts I don't have, but look at the print quality. Man, that's cool.
There are some structures here too. Look, they come off easily. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to assemble all of this, then I'll come back here and show you. As soon as I finish assembling it, I'll come back and show you. It's ready, man. Look at this. I put it in this bowl. I was taking it apart. I needed some glue. I needed some little springs from a ballpoint pen. I used them to speed up the job.
It took me about an hour and a half to put this together. Here, I don't have any experience.
I didn't understand how it worked. It used the filament itself, so I had to get another roll and cut pieces to use here.
But next time, I believe I'll be able to do things faster. Anyway, check out what I managed to print at home. So cool.
It has all the functions of a real one. Of course it won't fire. There's a little spring here. See? Can you pull the trigger? You have the safety here on the side. I press the safety, then it releases the magazine. I can take it out. Here.
Here, only one round can be loaded at the top. You can't add more after it's loaded.
It fits in here. There's a little spring system made with filament.
That's really cool. See, you put it here and it fits, it won't fall out. Then up here, I pull it and it should return. This is where I got stuck and couldn't do it very well.
It uses pen springs here, and there's something you have to do there that I couldn't manage.
It didn't work well, so it's not returning properly. It should work better, right? If I find a better spring, I'll use it.
There's a place here where the ammo would come out, in this case. There's also this latch here. Look, to lock it open. You lift it here, see? And then it locks, see? It locks open like this. See, it just released here. Look, let me take it apart here to show you. I pull here, see? This is to remove it, just like the original. You pull it, you take it out, then the thing drops. Here are the little springs. The spring, you have to reopen it, and then I couldn't do it nicely. It's getting stuck. See, this one, which is the action of the spring, is getting stuck a little. Look at the mechanism here. It moves this way, see? Really cool, man. It's a lot of work to put together. I think it depends on the project, of course. Some things are easier for sure.
Look, we have the rails here and a small spring to make it work. This action is really cool.
This made 3D printing much easier for anyone, even those with little knowledge who just want to have fun.
Because this equipment here, it's very practical, right? It does most of the work for us. So here's a tip. I'm even printing more stuff over there.
Look, that's for another video. You liked it, right?